What's up, everybody? Adam here, and I'm coming to you today with the comic haul of November the 25th, 2015. I didn't have a lot of books today. The shop actually didn't have some of the books I was planning on picking up, but it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice not to have a gigantic bill at the comic book shop for a change. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with what was picked up this week. We're going to look at the indie, smaller, publisher stuff first. The first one we have is Witchblade number 185. Honestly, this is a series I've never really read, just in passing every now and again. So, I just kind of wanted to pick it up because this is the very last issue of Witchblade, I guess. And I thought, why not? Plus, it's got this fantastic Michael Turner cover art. I think this is one of the older covers originally. But yeah, that's why I went ahead and decided to pick this one up, because why not? Comic book history. Which leads us into the next book, Switch number 2. I really enjoyed Switch number 1. If you have any interest in the series, it's kind of a spin-off / Ultimates universe of the Witchblade kind of thing. That's kind of the feel I'm getting from it. If you want to learn more about it, you can always watch the review I did on Switch. The Switch and I Hate Fairyland review. So if you want to learn a little bit about what the series is, go watch that. But I recommend the series. The first issue was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping number 2 stays about the same. And then this was a book I almost picked up a couple of weeks ago, or last week, I'm not sure. It's a Doctor Who New Adventures with the Eighth Doctor. Number 1, I think it is. Number 1. This is one of the Doctors that only had the pilot episode. It was supposed to be for a American Doctor Who, and it basically was a 2-hour movie, and it's kind of campy. It's not really that great, but they then explored the character just a touch more before the anniversary, the 50th anniversary, and he came back for it, and now they're going to explore his character maybe a little bit more with this series. So, if you're a Doctor Who fan and you're kind of interested in the 8th Doctor, then this could be the book for you if you want to see maybe some of his other adventures. I don't think there's that many Doctor Who things out there that really focuses on the 8th Doctor. But now we're going to get into DC. First up, we have JLA number 5. This is the only, really Justice League book that my wife and I read. I know everybody's kind of all hyped up about the Darkseid War and everything, but I kind of came into that too late, so I'm gonna go ahead and just catch that in trade probably once it's all done. Next up, Robin, Son of Batman number 6. I haven't read this at all yet. That's my wife's book. She says it's really good. I trust her. Maybe I'll start reading it at some point, but I am definitely intrigued by it because it looks like Robin has some sort of pet demon he runs around with. I don't know. I haven't read it. Next up, another book that I think I'm going to start reading soon, Grayson number 14. I've always liked Nightwing, never, really got an interest in the whole Grayson thing, but definitely might start taking some interest in it soon between Batman and Robin Eternal and the Robin War series that's coming out. It's going to kind of cross over into a lot of different books, so I figure maybe read some Grayson to see, what's going on in the side title like that. And then speaking of Batman and Robin Eternal, Batman and Robin Eternal number 8. I still need to catch up. I am still behind in this book. It comes out too fast. I'm glad I don't have any other weekly books because I would really get backlogged really bad. Now we're going to step into the world of Marvel. Next up we have Hail Hydra number 4. Boy, this is just taking forever to slowly release this one little side title here. I read the first issue, really enjoyed it, so I can finally maybe start catching up, especially since there's probably going to be at least one more issue. Most of these have been 5-issue series, so maybe there's one more before it ends. Maybe it comes out next month. I gotta look that up. So hopefully that'll be done soon. Next up, Groot number 6. This series has stayed consistently good. The first arc just ended. I really enjoyed that first arc. They've kept it a lot of fun, kind of lighthearted. I don't really know. I just really have enjoyed this book. I'm surprised at how strong a character that only says "I am Groot," how well the title is doing. Next up, All New Wolverine #2. I've read All New Wolverine #1. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic book. It's got, even though it doesn't have Logan or James, whatever we want to call him, doesn't have Wolverine in it. It's got X-23. It has like a little flashback in the first book, and they still touch on Wolverine, so it's still cool because I'm hoping they continue to do that with the little interactions between X-23 and Wolverine, so we'll see. And then, unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the comic shop today, so I don't really know what I missed out on this week, but I did pick up a couple of the #1s this week. We got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Very, very intrigued by this series. As I've said in a comment, actually, in a different video, my only history with Devil Dinosaur is from the game HeroClix. And that's honestly all I really know about him, is he's a comic book character, and they made a really cool HeroClix out of him. Little miniature. So I'm very interested in what this series is going to be about. And then the other #1 I picked up is Venom Space Knight #1. Just another, I'm assuming just another Guardians of the Galaxy spin-off title. I'll take a look at it and see if I like it. I don't really know. It's a #1 and it's got Venom. I've always liked Venom, even though this isn't Eddie Brock Venom, probably. So, I'll take a look at it, give it a read, and figure out if it's something I really like. And that brings us to my favorite part of the video. I'm going to discuss my comic book pick of the week. I'm trying to get into the habit of reading it before doing the video, and I did indeed read it before the video came out, or before I started recording, I guess. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure a lot of you have already picked up this book, or one of the, I want to say, 70 variants. I don't think I'm over-exaggerating. I think I actually might be under-guessing that total. But it's a little book that goes by the title of Dark Knight 3 from DC. This is the regular cover here, just kind of the swanky silhouetted Batman. I really enjoyed this issue. I am looking forward to seeing where the story goes, especially with some of the stuff that was revealed in it. I really don't want to talk about the story much, because I'm sure, like I said, a lot of you have bought this, and I don't really want to spoil anything. It's really good. It feels like it's staying pretty true to the Dark Knight mythos, kind of the darker, gritty sort of stuff. But it's really good. I really enjoyed it. And on top of this, my comic shop actually got an exclusive variant. They got two variants, actually. Their regular variant and then a sketch variant. It's the Ivan Rise. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but it's the Ivan Rise variant. This thing is gorgeous. It's Batman fighting the mutant boss from the first Dark Knight one, and it's such a nice cover. When I saw the preview for this cover, I was like, oh man, that's probably the only one I want to get. And then I went to my comic shop and they were like, this is the exclusive variant we're getting. And I was a very, very happy person. So I was able to pick this guy up. And then I also was able to pick up, like I said, it's the sketch. It's just the pencils. And again, it's an absolutely fantastic looking cover. The pencils on it are just, as a sketch cover, it just looks phenomenal. So those were the variants I picked up this week, which was also, like I said, my pick of the week. So I really suggest going out and checking out, Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. First issue was really, really good. I think it's living up to the hype thus far. It's been hyped for a few months, so it's hard to say, when a book like that comes out, if it's really going to live up to it. So, that's everything in my haul this week. As usual, I'd love to hear what you guys are reading, what you're up to. If I missed stuff, I'm still looking for Star-Lord #1. My wife went and picked stuff up for me, and either she forgot it or they still didn't have it. I don't know, so I still need to pick that guy up. But yeah, like I said, if there's anything else I missed, let me know. If you read Dark Knight 3, try to be spoiler-free, rather, and let me know what you thought about it. And before I end everything, I wanted to share this extra super swanky shirt I got, this Reverse Flash shirt. I got it from really cool place. Well, let me get the exact name because I'm terrible with these things. The Jack of All Trades Clothing Company. They got some really cool stuff there. I'll put a little link down here, either here in the video or in the description. But they got a lot of really cool, like, DC licensed shirts and just pop culture shirts, and I really like this one that I got, the Reverse Flash, and I just got to the point in the Flash Season 1, because I'm very lazy with watching stuff, where the Reverse Flash is really showing up. So, I thought it was really cool, I was able to get the shirt, and yeah, so I just wanted to talk about my shirt real quick. But anyways guys, until next video, this is Adam, signing off.